Good morning everyone, it is Tuesday the 10th of March today. How are you? I hope everyone is doing alright today. It's an absolutely lovely day out. It's, well, the sun's out, there's bits of blue sky everywhere, nice little breeze, so all's good. I'm a little bit under the weather, have been for the whole weekend really. I began to lose my voice Friday night, continued to lose it all throughout Saturday daytime, completely lost it by the end of Saturday night, and spent Sunday husking my way through the day with a massive sore throat, and I've kind of opened myself up to a cold now as well. It's amazing, isn't it? It's only in England you can get a cold once spring has arrived, and spring has definitely arrived now. And the only reason I know that is because this morning, and this happens a lot during spring and summer, this is how I know that spring and summer has arrived. I was woken up by a bee buzzing sort of near my window, because I generally sleep with the window open, and woke up this morning to a bee buzzing. Spring's here. To echo what I said in the last vlog, because I didn't quite realise just how windy it was when I was filming it. It's only when I came back to editing that realised actually most of that vlog was just wind noise. I was promoted at work last week, I suppose it is now, and weekend just gone was kind of like my first shift in that position. All went well, all was good. It's a good place to be now. Kind of, I feel like I maybe carry myself with a bit more kind of not importance. What's the word I'm looking for? Like I don't know. I just kind of like feel like yeah, you know, a really poor way to explain it. It feels good nonetheless, and the shifts went well, which is awesome. Let's hope they continue that way, because that's the problem now. Once you get your promotion, once you start moving up, that's when things can get a little bit more difficult. that's when the angry customers want to speak directly to you and that sort of thing. So we'll see how it goes. Should be good fun though. I do enjoy it nonetheless. And it brings me on to what we're out for today. So even though it's Tuesday, we're out doing the Monday usual, money to pay in, things to do, that sort of thing. And then a bit later on I'll be heading back into work, because me and a couple of the other guys, we need to talk through some stuff, some very important stuff coming up for Paddy's Day, because that's going to be 7 days from today, next Tuesday. And we've got a few things that we need to discuss, so I'm heading into work to do that. And also it's a lovely day to be outside, so don't mind walking in, because, well, it's lovely, like I just said. And as it goes, I think that's pretty much it for this week really. There's no other real major plans apart from working and stuff like that. If anything comes up, I'll be sure to let you know. You know, Jay's got this week off, so we might just we'll see if any plan comes together, and we'll see what to do. But for now, at least there's a nice chilled week ahead, so we'll see what happens. Good morning. It is Thursday, the 12th of March, and it's a very nice day out today. I hope everyone's alright. It's yes, it's a very nice day out. Great weather, nice little breeze, you can hear it now. Yeah, all in all, nice day. Sorry about kind of like just finishing on Tuesday. Tuesday took a very odd turn. So I was out doing the Monday usual and stuff, and that was fine. Then I walked back home and was gearing myself up ready to go to work, because like I think I mentioned, I had a meeting. My voice suddenly just took leave. Yeah, I think I mentioned I had a meeting with a couple of a couple of people I work with to try and get something sorted out for St Patrick's Day coming up on Tuesday, and as I was about to head out of the door, I had a phone call from the person who was working that day, basically saying they were feeling very, very ill and would I mind covering them a bit later in the day. So you know what, that's fine, you know, I'm going to be there anyway, so that's fine, whatever. Got into the pub and sort of practically started work. I was supposed to start sort of around 6, but ended up starting at 3, and then just worked the entire day pretty much, which is fine, you know. I'm grateful for the extra money. So all in all, it doesn't really matter. And then yesterday, for the Wednesday, not a lot really went on that I remember, really. And then that just brings us round to Thursday, today, and I'm on my walk into the high street, because today is the day that I get my hair cut. And you know, it's quite about time, I think. You know, we're at the stage now where it is time. I'm kind of hoping as well just to get some of this red out of my hair, you know. It's been there for so long, and I haven't actually done it since like the last time I dyed my hair, which was months and months ago, and it's just kind of stuck. So it'd be nice to kind of cut a lot of that out of my hair, which is kind of one of the reasons why I'm getting it done. It just needs the length taken down, needs the colour taken out, and also now I've been promoted, I kind of need to tidy up a bit, I reckon. And then once I've had my hair cut, that's kind of it for the rest of the day, at least until a little bit later on. Then I've got work tonight as well, and then obviously I'm working tomorrow night, Saturday night, and presumably some point on Sunday. Then, if I can call my prediction right, I'm not going to be working on Monday, will be working Tuesday, it's Paddy's Day, everyone's going to be in. And then Wednesday I'm hopefully not working, because I've been invited out on Wednesday. Myself and my friend Ben, hopefully, are going to be going to see Darren Brown, which ought to be very cool. And obviously me and Jay have been to see him before once, and that was a very good show. Very mind-blowing, very amazing. But hopefully me and Ben can go, and it will be a different show. It's going to be a completely different show, so that ought to be really freaking awesome. You know, I'm a massive fan of Darren Brown as it is. Ben's studying psychology at university. It's just going to be awesome if we can go. So fingers crossed for that. Still sounding a little bit husky, I just realised, a little bit kind of under the weather. I've got like a little bit of a cough coming on, and I'm kind of coming out the tail end of the cold / sore throat thing that I had the other weekend just gone, which I don't suppose you got to catch much sight of. Did I mention it earlier in the vlog? I can't remember. I essentially was beginning to lose my voice Friday night, continued to lose it throughout Saturday day. Then it got to Saturday night and lost it completely by the end of the night. Sunday it came back, but I was very groany and husky all day. A similar sort of thing on Monday. And then I was kind of trying to deal with a sort of sore throat cold for the next few days. And now I'm finally kind of getting back to it. Just a little bit husky at the moment. Anyway, I will see you once the Tony's been taken off. Would you like to see how we're looking? Well, alright, I think we can arrange that. There we go. Not too bad, I don't think. I'm quite happy with it. I forgot how kind of nice it is to have short hair. It's really odd when you go from long hair to short hair. There's kind of like a little breaking in period. You kind of have, well, it literally feels like a weight has been lifted. You know, you don't realise how much your hair weighs you down when it's long, and then all of a sudden you get it made short, and then you're like, oh, suddenly I was like 6 foot taller and stuff, because the hair was kind of pushing you down. And that kind of ties into the next point as well, which is when you go from long to short hair and you have it how I had it, where you have it kind of like brushed over to one side, you can tend to develop like a little sort of twitch every now and then to flick some hair out of your face. And if that's the case, like again, where you haven't got the hair so much, if I was to flick what I've got there out of my face like that, suddenly I go, whoa, because all of a sudden I haven't got loads of hair carrying off the momentum. So the amount of effort that I was putting in to flick my hair out of my face is suddenly not very justified, because there isn't actually that much hair to flick out of my face. It's very bizarre. But anyway, I'm nice and happy with it. I'm going to style it before I go to work, give it a bit more lift and stuff like that. But that's not for a while yet. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have lunch, sit down and watch some YouTube whilst I do so. Then I'm going to drum for a little bit, I reckon, and then I'm going to have a shower and get all nice and ready to go to work. It's very warm in the house, actually, at the moment. I'm not sure whether it's just because I've been walking, or because it's warm out, or a bit of both. But it's very warm in here. So I'm going to open some windows as well and get some air flowing around the house, because it's a bit stuffy. I also bought my Mother's Day present. Not mine specifically, but I bought a present for my mother for Mother's Day, and that's downstairs, so I'm going to need to hide that before she comes home, but that's ages away yet. The only dilemma I now face is what to do with my facial hair, because I'm not sure whether I should keep it and try and grow it out a little bit, or just shave it all off. Haven't quite decided. I don't know what I would look like with a bit more facial hair. You know, it's kind of one of those things that you can only really find out by giving it a go. But I'm not sure I can make the commitment to giving it a go, especially if it's going to look rubbish. So I don't really know. So I made my decision. I decided I would shave it all off on this occasion, just so I can see how I look with it short, and then at least that way I can kind of make up my mind. I can go, well, it's short at the moment, now let's grow it out and see how it looks. If it looks rubbish, then I can shave it off again, or if I grow it out, then hey, that's awesome. I also had my little drumming session as well, as you can see. But that's going to be the end of this vlog for here today now, right here, because I need to edit it and stuff, and that's what I'm going to do tomorrow and all of the rest of it, because then as usual it's another busy working weekend. So I'll see you then. Take care, have a good time doing whatever it is you happen to be doing over the weekend. Bye!